Hey guys, Dan Heilman back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about the price action here. Altcoins are on sale. As you can see, there's a lot of red down the right hand side here. So if you are accumulating altcoins, now is the time to continue to doing it. I wouldn't just go all in all of them assuming that this is the bottom. We could bleed for some time. So if you have, I don't know, $100, maybe put in $20 into the market, and then tomorrow, if we're still down, another 20 bucks, etc. So that is what you should be doing right now. I wouldn't be too worried about the price. As you can see, if we zoom out here, if you really zoom out, let's go to a weekly here. You zoom out, you can see, as they say, when in doubt, zoom out. This is a nice normal correction. We have had 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks of green candles. So it's only Monday. So, we have another 6 days for this candle to close. But I have a feeling we are just getting some small pullbacks. Now, if we go and I have a Fibonacci channel already to the top here, you can see right here, 0.76. We have, let me make this a little bit brighter. Why is this so dark? Let me go like this. We'll just make that a little bit brighter. There we go. Okay. So you can see, if we do see a pullback and it obeys Fibonacci retracement, we could see about a 89,000. That would be a 11% pullback. That is totally in play. Doesn't mean it has to go that far. Just means that it could. Same thing with this 0.618 down here at 80,500. If we see a pullback down to there, that is a 20% pullback, again in play. And then I think probably the most we could see is probably about a 30%. That would bring us down to 70,000. Now that would shake a lot of people out of the market. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm just saying, even if this happens, it's still bullish, and I wouldn't be too worried. I have a feeling, though, it can't make it down that far, just because there is probably a lot of people that would step in and buy at 80,000, 85,000, even 90,000. So the price has been up here for how many days now? Let's see. The price has been up here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. So we've been up here a while. We've been trying to get into this 100,000 range. You can see some of the altcoins that are holding up right now are probably the ones that are pretty strong, right? So that's probably why you're here. That's enough about Bitcoin. Let's talk about some of the altcoins that I have been accumulating for a while now and continuing to accumulate on these pullbacks. So every time you see whatever this was today, about a 4% pullback, usually altcoins are going to be doing at least that much of a pullback, if not more. So the strong ones, actually, surprisingly, Ethereum has not had a pullback. I think a lot of people are getting a little bit bored of Bitcoin, and the next thing down the risk curve is Ethereum. So it also has ETFs. So you can buy Fidelity, ETH, that's the one I use, FETH. And so I think that one automatically is going to get more volume. You can see it's doing nice, staying above this 0.5. That's good news. It's nice to see altcoins doing that. Binance, BNB, not really doing much of a pullback. SUI, definitely pulling back. SUI has been pulling back now, though, for almost a week and a half. So I had some SUI trades open, and I have since closed them. SUI has been probably my worst trade at all. I like this entire bull market. Really annoyed about SUI. I probably will just stay out of SUI. It's got a big market cap now, so you're not going to see crazy gains in it. Solana seeing a pretty big pullback today. That surprised me. Solana has been doing very good, kind of in the same boat though. It's been sitting at an all-time high. Now it's pulling back. If you are looking to get into Solana, now if you want the least risky coin that I think you're going to get the most gains out of, it's probably going to be Ethereum and Solana, in my opinion. Solana is a great buy-in right now if you don't want a lot of risk in your portfolio and you just want to ride this back up. Now's a good time to enter. If we continue to pull back even down to the $200 and maybe $10 range, that'd be a great entry as well. 25% back to the all-time high from there. FET getting kind of hammered again, along with Render. If you're looking for less risky AI coins to get into, I think FET and Render are good ones. I think AVAX is another play. ENS is an interesting one because ENS, even with the big pullbacks, is still up 20% today. So if we just look at today, it was up 33% at one time. So it actually blasted all the way up to the 0.5 fib from, you know, the main pullback here. The 0.5 is from this top to this bottom. So there's a lot of resistance at this 0.5 Fibonacci. If you don't know how to do Fibonacci, just click over here, click this Fibonacci retracement, go from the top to the bottom, and you can see that is your fib retracement. The 0.5 is extremely valuable. There's a lot of resistance there. You can see ENS is trying to get through that and not really doing very well. XRP is another one that today really did not have much of a pullback. XLM did, however. So if you missed XLM, look at this freaking, look at this, 583%. If you did miss XLM, now might be a good time to enter. It's down almost 20%. So that would be a good entry for XLM if that's what you're looking for, an entry there. I have been accumulating this TARS AI. You can get it on Bitunix. If you don't have an exchange to get this one, use my link below to sign up for Bitunix, and you can buy this on spot right now. I've been accumulating this for, I don't know, it maybe since the 20th here. I've been purchasing, I purchased a good chunk of it when it was low, and I've continued to add as it pulls back. So I added some in here, and I added even more today. I really like this one. It has a really small market cap. If you're looking for small market cap coins to add into, this one has been showing strength for a while. Another one I've been continually adding into is Ape and Barsic. Barsic pulling back today 10%. You can get both of these on Bitunix as well. You can get Ape on Coinbase. I use Coinbase and Bitunix almost exclusively, crypto.com also. But I'm kind of annoyed with them today. I've been talking to support because I put in limit orders and they weren't getting picked up until the price was literally 5% below the price that I had my limit order. So I'm kind of annoyed with crypto.com right now. But anyways, that's a whole nother story. Barsic would be another one if you're looking for a really small meme coin. What else? Cat with Hat, another one that's on Bitunix, is still strong today. So this one has a really small market cap as well. If you want to get into Notcoin, I talked about this one a while ago. This is where I was talking about with crypto.com. I put my order at 0.0088, and it didn't fill it until 0.00837, which I thought was very odd. But anyways, this one is pulling back. You can see it broke out of this channel. I think there's a lot of potential for Notcoin. It's not a super small market cap, but it is definitely on the smaller side. Another one I'm accumulating is this Muden. It's that little baby hippo from Asia that people like. It just had a lot of big price action, and since then it's pulled back 50%. So that could either mean that it's weak and it's ran its course and it's not going to go back up, or it means it's a good buying opportunity. So feel free to look at that one as well. It has a fairly low market cap. Ban is another one in the same boat. This one's called Comedian. It's also on Bitunix. A lot of these I have on this bar are on Bitunix. Another one I'm buying is Mew. I'm still buying Mew. Mew is the name of my cat, but it's a cat in a dog's world, which means that when you search for it, it comes up in cat memes and dog memes. So I think there's some potential there. Popcat has kind of fallen off a little bit. If you want to continue getting that one, feel free to do that. What else? Ginnin the cat. I've been picking up some of this as well as Brett. Brett has shown pretty good strength. You know, it's actually up today. It hasn't pulled back. So that's good news as well. What else we got going on? A lot of red in here. A lot of red in here. So Puffer is another one that I have been purchasing. You cannot buy Puffer on Bitunix, unfortunately. This is another one that I have been accumulating a little bit. I'm kind of waiting for Sand to get somewhat of a pullback. Maybe this is, you know, the most pullback it's going to get. I don't know. But this is a gaming coin, I believe, and it's had a lot of price movement, so maybe now is a good time to enter into that. I have a couple other on my watch list that I'm kind of watching right now, but Chill Guy is pulling back. This one was there was a lot of hype about it. I've seen so many people on Twitter talking about how they made $10 trillion on Chill Guy. So I don't know. There's a lot of hype. It's been added to a couple different exchanges, and you know, I was messing around on Jupiter Swap, and now that I have Jupiter Swap up and running, you know, this is the site if you don't know. You can, you know, purchase Chill Guy for Solana. You can purchase a lot of Solana stuff on Jupiter. So I've been messing around with this, and yeah, I was gonna get Chill Guy, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna wait and chill a little bit. I'm gonna see if this market continues to go down. It will continue to bring altcoins down if that is the fact, if that is the case. So I'm gonna continue watching the market here. We saw a nice little spike up here, but then now we're just bleeding again. So I don't know. You know, we even had the news today about Michael Saylor saying he bought $5 billion in Bitcoin or something like that. But those transactions are usually done OTC, over the counter, meaning, you know, they'll contact Coinbase and they'll say, hey, I want to purchase $5 billion of Bitcoin. And instead of just putting in a market order and having the price go up like crazy and, you know, not getting a good entry, they'll basically have like a over-the-counter deal with Coinbase. They'll say, all right, give me the money, I'll give you the Bitcoin. And, you know, because usually Coinbase and all these exchanges, they have a surplus of Bitcoin that they store for themselves, you know, and sometimes like the ETFs, for example, they'll front run, they'll buy Bitcoin early. So that doesn't always affect the price. So right now, we're really just kind of waiting. One other thing I was looking at was the last phase around Thanksgiving and Christmas. So you can see Thanksgiving is right here. The price kind of went up a little bit. You know, the theory is that, you know, when you see people on Thanksgiving, people who are really up in crypto, you know, they're going to talk about it on Thanksgiving, and then, you know, that's going to generate by word of mouth other people getting into the market. So usually Thanksgiving and Christmas time kind of begins the big run up. And then January, February, March are usually very strong. As well for altcoins. So usually Christmas time, you know, when retail comes into the market, they usually go for altcoins. They don't go for Bitcoin. That's why I'm trying to accumulate literally as many of these small altcoins as possible, and any of the other altcoins that I think are going to do well. So it's kind of what I'm doing. There's a lot of sales today. So if you have your favorite coins, feel free to, you know, start accumulating those. Again, dollar cost average in here, because, you know, things could continue to bleed. And when things bleed hard for Bitcoin, they bleed even harder for alts. So just be careful. Again, spot is the way to go. I wouldn't do too much leverage trading until maybe January, when we start seeing the altcoin market really start. If we pull up real quick, let's check the status of the altcoin market. Let's see where we're at. I'm gonna go check some data in here. Let's see what we have. So if we go to charts and we go to altcoin season, where are we? Hey, we're actually moving a little closer, because today we saw Bitcoin pull back, but some alts are still running. So it says we're actually closer to altcoin season than we were. You know, Ethereum is a lot of volume as well, and Ethereum is still green today. So that's probably what is generating a lot of this volume, is basically this altcoin index just takes, you know, it's kind of like Bitcoin dominance, basically, is what it's kind of emulating. It's, you know, the returns on altcoins versus Bitcoin. You can see right here, altcoins with a greater ROI than Bitcoin. That's what it's tracking. So it's how many altcoins have a higher ROI. So as this goes up, this means you're in the altcoin market. So we're heading there. We're almost there. That's going to be it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like, hit the subscribe button. It really helps me out, any interaction with the channel. So watching the video all the way through, leaving a comment, pressing the like button, pressing the subscribe button. It tells the YouTube algorithm that you guys are enjoying the content. I did convert this channel from a gaming channel, so I think a lot of my subscribers are not watching the videos. So my videos don't really get pushed out that often, but I'm trying to make as many videos, you know, one per day, talking about yeah, what you guys want to see. So join the Discord if you want. Use my link below to sign up for Bitunix. I am loving Bitunix. I'm still using it to trade constantly. I have a bunch of trades open right now. I have a pretty nice XRP trade that is up 25%. My Bitcoin trade is up 110%. So Bitunix is the only legal exchange in America that you can do leverage trading that I'm aware of. The only other one is Kraken, but you need $10 million liquid capital for them to allow you. And I think that prices out pretty much everyone. So that's it for the video. Again, hope you guys enjoyed it and have a great day. See you guys.